This man often stabbed his feet with needles. He has been doing this for over 10 years. But you must not believe that. He is global star Lionel Messi. Lionel Messi once had an unhappy childhood. Since childhood he has a smaller body than his peers. When he was little, he was often taken by his grandmother to watch football. Since then Messi has also loved this sport. That day the match was about to start. But a player has not yet arrived. Seeing the coach looks angry, Messi immediately told his grandmother that, "Grandmother, can I join this football match?" "You really want to join? Right. Yes. Grandma." Her grandmother called the coach and introduced her granddaughter to her. But the coach looked suspicious. How can this kid play soccer? However, the grandmother insisted that her granddaughter be able to participate in this competition. "What positions can you play?" "All positions. No other options." The coach let him come. After receiving the soccer uniform, Messi's glorious career has officially begun. Messi's show shocked everyone. Relying on his flexible legs, Messi won the ball. Then he gently slipped past the opponents. Finally kicked the ball straight into the net. Goal. Messi quickly became everyone's focus. Everyone was surprised by this boy's talent. The trainer also hopes that his grandmother often brings him here. The people sitting here don't know. Later the name Lionel Messi will go global. Every time Messi kicks the ball into the goal, he will point to the sky. That's how he announced victory to his late grandmother. Without him there would be no Messi today. It was he who opened the door for Messi. When everyone doesn't believe in Messi's talent, he still believes and supports her. You will be the best athlete in the world in the future. Messi also disappointed his grandmother. Wherever he goes, he also takes the ball. If there are no balls, he shapes them with paper to kick. Everything in sight could be his training tool. Messi's love for football is limitless. Favorite time is after school and playing football with his friends. Thanks to his natural talent and regular practice, Messi quickly became a key member of the team. As long as you have Messi, the team will win. But before an important game happened, Messi accidentally locked himself in the toilet. He tried to knock on the door, but no one answered. Seeing the match is about to start, Messi had to climb out the window and run into the stadium. But when Messi came, there are only 20 minutes left of the match. The current score is 2-0 in favor of the opponent. The coach hastily raised Messi. When Messi came in, the situation immediately changed. He quickly turned things around and helped his team win the game. But boy Messi was then. He's not good at playing soccer on TV yet. Even though he hasn't played well, he still pretends to be talented. When preparing to play, he and his teammates often wear soccer uniforms. At that time, Messi often wore the number 1 shirt. He never imagined that the number 10 would be the number that would represent him in the future and create feats of miraculous feats. When everyone thought Messi's path would be very open, then one test destroyed it all. His parents finally took notice of this slow-growing son. So they took Messi to the hospital to be checked. The doctor's words were like thunder in a clear sky. Messi suffers from growth hormone deficiency. It's also a disease of arthritis. His parents were very worried when they heard that the only thing Messi is worried about is whether I can continue playing football. The option suggested by doctors is to inject growth hormone every day. This method is not only very expensive, but also very painful. But to make their son's dream come true, his parents agreed with this suggestion. Messi since childhood has been very strong. Every time an injection is made, he doesn't need anyone else's help. No matter how much it hurt, he would not say a word. Messi also actively hugs his mother and comforts her. Thanks to growth hormones, Messi is much taller than before. However, God still hasn't let that tough child live in peace. The bad news is coming. Messi's father became unemployed. This means their family can't stand Messi's medical expenses anymore. For the sake of his son's dream, the father can only come to the team for help. Hope they can support him with his medical expenses. But being rejected, he didn't want to give up. So he went to all the football clubs in his country for help. But no club wants to accept Messi. Everyone thinks that players with arthritis will not be successful in their career path. They don't want to spend money on a child who has no future. At that time, a team in Spain invited Messi to come. It was a Barcelona team. Messi later. When he first came to Barcelona, no one paid attention to this 13-year-old thin boy. They even sent Messi home. At a young age, Messi suffered insults from those around him. But he cares about that. Because that's how it is in the field. Messi will use his abilities to counter that. No one dared to look down on him anymore. When the practice session ended, the coach came looking for him. "What's your name, son?" "Messi." Messi's extraordinary performance was noticed by big people. After they saw Messi's confidence on the field, then they immediately spend a lot of money on his treatment. They want to keep him here. The Barcelona team asked to sign a 10-year contract with the boy. Also promised to pay all his hospital fees. Just like that, Messi was added to his favorite team. And also won many trophies. Those difficulties have never been a hindrance for Messi. Every inch of land on the Barcelona field. Everything is full of sweat and effort. Messi. Time also gave an answer for him. Messi was promoted to become an official member of the Barcelona team when he was only 16 years old. This broke the record for the youngest member of Barcelona. Even Spain invited him to the national team. This news happened to be known by an Argentinian judge. He wanted to retain a talented person for his country. So he didn't care about the distance and went to meet Lord Diego. He wants Diego to keep Messi on his team. But Mr. Diego refused. He said he met a lot of geniuses but he had never seen a man named Messi. After a moment of reassuring him, finally Pa Diego agreed to meet with Messi. At first he didn't really care about this. But when he opens the scene that Messi is playing soccer, he couldn't take his eyes off any longer. This teenager does have natural abilities. Diego immediately reported this to the nomination committee, determined to keep this man named Messi in his team. 40 minutes later, Messi's father received a call from the Argentine Football Association. Messi did not hesitate to immediately join the national team. But he also often plays for Barcelona. That year when Barcelona won many big and small football competitions, Messi is still a teenager. But his teammates really liked him. Everyone takes care of Messi like a sibling. Here Messi found his best friend. That was Ronaldinho, Barcelona's key player at that time. Ronaldinho really cares about Messi. The two people quickly form a beautiful friendship. Messi's first goal in Barcelona was supported by Ronaldinho. After receiving the ball, he immediately kicked it. The ball goes past the opponent and goes straight into the goal. After the ball entered, Ronaldinho immediately ran to carry Messi. That classic scene became an unforgettable memory for many people. At that time, Ronaldinho was a teacher, also a friend of Messi. Messi is gradually maturing in the arms of his teammates. He became an indispensable member of the Barcelona team. Then Messi continued to score goals in many matches, making his name even more famous. Everyone knows that the Barcelona team has a genius. After Ronaldinho left Barcelona, Messi followed in his footsteps to become a core member of the team. By the time he was only 21 years old, his name had spread all over the world. Also since then the Messi era was also opened. 10 years later, Messi and the Barcelona team are constantly winning. He also broke many world records. How to play really top note. Up to 2021, Messi has won 7 golden balls. 6 times won the Best Football Player Award. 6 times won the European Golden Shoe Award. 8 times for the La Liga Golden Boot. These awards have proven his extraordinary talent. Since then Messi has become the king of football in the hearts of fans. Year 2021. 34-year-old Messi joins the Argentina team. Won the Copa America Cup. In 2022, they won the Copa America trophy again. However, in the young genius' heart there was still some regret. Namely the FIFA World Cup, which he has missed many times. In the summer of 2014, Messi leads the Argentina national team, facing the German national team in the final round. This is the first time Argentina has entered the FIFA World Cup finals since 1978. The strength of the two sides was then equal. Both sides played for 90 minutes without a goal. In the final minutes, the German team made 2 substitutions. 113 minutes a 22-year-old German teenager. Suddenly he sped up on the left flank and put the ball into the penalty area. Then he confidently kicked the goal. It was a historic goal. In the end the German national team won 1-0. The scene where Messi stares at the championship trophy. It's been a painful scene for the Argentinians. In 2018, Messi led Argentina to continue participating in the World Cup. But in the last 8 minutes, Argentina lost to France with a score of 4-3. The referee's whistle sounds. Messi stared at the trophy, made a lot of fans sad. Every time he is close to the trophy, Messi is a bit out of luck. This year Messi is 35 years old and continues to participate in the struggle for this trophy. Messi once said that the FIFA World Cup in Qatar might be his last chance. This is also the last chance for him to fulfill his dream. Not everyone is born strong. His tough spirit and attitude have made the Messi of today. That year Messi was 21 years old. But his name is famous all over the world. But behind those glorious moments, it is 17 years 114 days of practicing in darkness. Apart from the end result, what we should respect is Messi's persistence and never give up. After spending more than 10 years in his career, he has created countless miracles. He is also the one who creates unforgettable memories for many football fans. His superiority doesn't need a World Cup to prove, because he has become the king of football for many people. Time cannot erode his immortal spirit. Victory or defeat cannot judge a great soul, because in the end he will still shine there.